Turi2 TV, das Branchenfernsehen.
Frida, you are our first guest from Sweden. You're working in Stockholm for Schibsted in advertising. What is different in the Swedish market?
I'd say in the Swedish market we have a lot of mobile usage when it comes to newspaper. Last week we had 6.5 million Swedes using Aftonbladet, which is our biggest newspaper, and that's 9 million people living in Sweden. That's the main difference, I'd say.
So the Swedish people are more addicted to mobile than German?
Yeah, I think so. I've talked to some of the colleagues down here, and they say that they don't see that mobile usage that we have in Sweden here in Germany.
And what's about advertising for mobile users?
So we do traditional advertising, traditional banner ads, but what we're looking at now is new techniques with geofencing and Beacon-Technologie, which is based on where you have physically been. So it's a new kind of targeting in mobile devices.
Give us an example, please.
For example, say that you go to a football game. You go to see Bayern München play here in Germany, and I can target the people that's been to that arena, and then I can go to, say, a beer company and say, do you want to buy all these people watching football? Because in Sweden, at least, football and beer is a good combination. So that's what we do.
In Germany too?
In Germany too, I guess so, yeah.
And are you selling only advertising, or do you use the targeting for other purposes?
No, so primarily this technique came in advertising, but now we're looking how we can improve our editorial products by using this technique. So for example, giving the users what we think they want based on how they behave and where they've been and what their interests are.
Okay, another example, please.
So for example, we have last week it was a barbecue World Cup in Sweden, and we target all the people who was there, and now we're producing a barbecue show with Aftonbladet TV, and the ones who were at the World Cup will get the barbecue show. So that's an example of how we're doing it to improve our editorial pieces.
And the people who are targeted in this way, they are content with this? Do they like it to be targeted?
Yeah, we try to, for us, integrity is important, and we try to be as transparent as we can towards our users, and they have an ability to opt in or opt out, and it's a fine line of how specific you should be when it comes to giving them an ad or giving them editorial information. So we're trying to do it without tipping on their toes, and try to be as transparent as possible. But the Swedes there have been some surveys done in Sweden, and we see that the Swedes are actually kind of open-minded in giving away their data, because that's how they know they pay online.